Hello everyone. Happy Sunday in this new week of coming blessing. And thank you very much for joining today's service. This is a monthly service for June 2025. I hope each one of you is in good health and excellent spirit on this beautiful early summer morning. The second successor of the Konko Church of Chicago, Rev Katsuhiko passed away on June 5, 2018. A couple of days ago on the day, the fifth memorial anniversary for his Mitamatsuri was held at Konko Church of Chicago. We joined the ceremony with sincerity from our friend in Chicago. And we also have it now at the church in conjunction with this monthly service. Today I would like to talk a little about him. Today is also the day when Rev Katsuhiko Otsubo, my sister Emiko's husband, passed away 7 years ago. We also have the 7th year memorial service for his Mitamatsuri. My father, Masanori Takeuchi, was earnest in his belief in Konko faith. He eagerly sought for the essence of the faith from some great Konko minister, and discovered Rev Katsuhiko Otsubo, founding minister of Konko Church of Chicago. So that's how at age 15, I first came into contact with Rev Otsubo's church. In my high school days, I often bicycle from Kumamoto City, where my family lived, to visit the Kawame Shinyaikai, the former name of Konko Church of Chicago. The distance was 85 kilometers, around 50 miles, which took me 5 hours by bicycle. At that time, Rev Katsuhiko was in training at Konko Church of Zendoji, parent church of Chicago. He was 20 years old when I first happened to see him. He impressed me how pure and refreshing he was. In high school, I not only studied very hard, but also prayed single-hearted to Kami for entering the best university in Japan. However, I failed my entrance exam for the University of Tokyo. I realize now what a divine arrangement it had been. But at that time, I was so shocked that I lay down on the ground there and looked up at the sky in a daze. The next year I failed again, so I entered the Yokohama National University and lived at the Sosuryo dormitory. It was one of the bases of Gakusei Inter, an extreme sect of student radical movements. Gradually, I participated and became a member. Once a year, I returned back to home where my father was the mayor. However, I would stay at Konko Church of Chicago almost all my stay in Kyushu. And nearly everyone there seemed to avoid me because I would talk of the need for revolution. However, Rev Katsuhiko was so sincere. He tried to listen and understand why I had joined such a radical movement to fight against the government. He said he would follow me if he thought I was right. I was commanding a squadron of demonstrators fighting to stop American tanks from being transported from Yokohama port to Vietnam in November 1972. I was arrested and detained for 6 months in the detention center. From a small prison cell, I turned my heart to Kami and continued to pray for what I should do from then on. It was then I received a divine dream which completely changed the course of my life. In my dream, My father introduced me to Rev Otsubo at the mediation seat. He said to me, the feeling that you have to fight for reform for the sake of those oppressed and who are discriminated against is the same feeling as those of Konko faith wishing to help people in difficulties. However, I wouldn't agree with those words and kept silent. I was thinking it's cowardly to just play and not take action. Then he said, if you continue this radical movement, you only live for another 4 or 5 years. Again, I thought over this dream and decided to go back to Iraq, Konko Church of Iraq. I became one of the trainees under the guidance of Rev Otsubo in 1975. Around that time, he established the Iraq philosophy, a culmination of his own devotion, which saw the very essence of our founder's faith. In 1983, after the 15th anniversary celebration of Konko Church of Iraq, Rev Otsubo fell down and was hospitalized due to diabetes and kidney disease. Since then, he was forced to be bedridden. Therefore, Rev Katsuhiko succeeded in his stead and did his best to clarify the Irish philosophy for the ordinary person to understand and easily follow. I like whether Kamian man meet together in prayer, rejoice together in gratitude, and rejoice in mutual satisfaction. It is a way in which Kamian man commune together, that both Kamian man are saved and prospering. I like the ideal in Konko faith. So he held seminars and gave lectures on Iraq philosophy numerous times. Then, based on the Iraq philosophy, he gave further lecture into the founder's faith. Through these efforts, everyone could reach deeper insight of a founder's way of faith. In ordinary life, people were able to deepen peace and joy in their hearts. Every moment is always changing. It's prospering all the time. It seems the same, but nothing the same. Therefore, we should and could deepen peace and joy in our heart by respecting each and every moment, and by respecting each and every happening one by one. It means we should and could get rid of our self-intentions one by one. I believe the more we can do this, the more vividly Kami's working will be manifested through us. Let us each follow the way of Rev Katsuhiko has clarified so sincerely. Let us be of service for establishing the work order. And let us open and allow peace and joyful heart for all people around the world. Thank you.